Hi, my name is Kara Williams. I'm an artist, an astrologer, and an energy worker. In this time of the pandemic, I wanted to share with you some of my favorite techniques that I've been using for a few years now that have given me good success. It just seems to me that right now it would be good to be shielded, grounded, and clear with our energy. So I wanted to introduce you to it, and I know a lot of people have some trouble with the concept of visualization. So first of all, I want to say that if you can't perfectly visualize something in your head, or if you can't even visualize it at all, that's okay. Not everyone has experiences the senses in the same way. So when you're visualizing something, whatever works for you is just fine. If you see a perfectly clear image, great. If you see a hazy image, if you see an outline, if it flashes and disappears, it's okay. You can also build your concentration and improve over time with practice. And also you can just say the word. You know, if I tell you apple, just say apple in your head, you know? Hold the concept in your head, the idea. And that's going to work for you just as well. The chakra system goes up the spine, and the first chakra is the root chakra. And that is where, along with our feet, we connect to the earth. And when we're upset, we're anxious, we're traumatized, like now with the pandemic, many people are feeling that way. When we're too much in our heads, we can get ungrounded. It's very easy for personal suffering, heartbreak, to unmoor us in a way. So it's important to find different ways, and there are so many ways to ground yourself. I'm going to start with two of my favorite visualization techniques for grounding before discussing some alternate techniques. Now, my favorite one to do is just send a grounding cord from the root chakra. So when you're meditating or just sitting, I prefer to do it standing or sitting so that you can visualize it going straight down into the earth. I imagine like a cord or a rope going right from your root, which is the base of your tailbone, that's associated with the color red, going straight down into the earth. Now, we should really do this every day. I noticed some really quick results from doing it every day, as opposed to doing it occasionally, like once a week. Why do we need to be grounded? Well, we're here in our bodies in this earth, and it can be of assistance when we feel spacey, you know, not connected to our bodies. We maybe are clumsy, we can't focus, we can't concentrate, we don't really know what our purpose is. This is very common. Being grounded can help us feel more confident, more alive, more connected to the earth, to other people, to ourselves. It can help us not be too dreamy, not get stuck in illusions, and to be able to take more pleasure in life and to sense what is happening to our bodies at every moment. How can we tell if we've become ungrounded? Well, there are a few signs. We feel scattered, we feel anxious, we feel dreamy, lacking concentration, easily distracted. We can get trapped in certain fantasies or projections. We can practice an excess of escapism. Sometimes it manifests in things like being clumsy. That used to happen to me. Just tripping more, dropping things, hurting yourself. And another grounding technique that I like to use is picturing an anchor. Again, coming right from the root chakra, your tailbone, straight down into the center of the earth. That visualization of an anchor can be helpful. It's, you know, sinking right down and hooking you into the very core of the Mother Earth. And you can also picture that you're a tree and that there are roots reaching down, down, down to the core of the earth, and you can just picture more little grounding cords sprouting off as the roots going down. So those are 3 basic grounding visualizations. Other things you can do to ground yourself are to walk barefoot, ideally outside if you can. If not, even around the house is good. being underground. Like, I have a basement bedroom, I have a guest bedroom in the basement. I've noticed when I've slept down there, I often feel quite naturally grounded and I sleep better. You can do things like eat root vegetables, potatoes, carrots, beets, sweet potatoes, this sort of thing. So that's all I have to say about grounding so far. It's something that I didn't practice for a long time. I think some people who tend to be kind of dreamy, spiritual, emotional, they tend to be used to feeling ungrounded and maybe not even want to ground into the earth, into their bodies, into this incarnation, because the earth is material, it's very dense. People can not necessarily wish to do that, and that's something that I must have probably struggled with, and I honestly didn't notice a big difference until I started doing it daily. It really literally takes 10 seconds to do, and if you're feeling a little bit uncertain throughout the day, you can also just send a quick grounding cord down, and that will help you out.